Get to our rookie report today. We'll start with Quinshon Judkins on this after we remind you that Mazda moves the game forward just like Quinshon Judkins keeps the chains moving on Sundays. Extra moments do more than win. They push what's possible, reminding us to go that extra yard, shift into that extra gear, and keep the game moving forward. When you follow what moves you, the unexpected is only the beginning. And just like there's more to every highlight, there's more to every Mazda. Mazda, move and be moved.
Quinshon Judkins gets an A. He was outstanding. I know he didn't get the first out at the end. I hardly blame him. The offensive line was terrible in that play. But he makes the offensive line look better for most of the game. He was fantastic. He had, who knows? I mean, he could have had 200 yards if it wasn't for the penalty.
He had 70 yards called back by penalty.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
I mean, granted, that touchdown probably doesn't occur without.
Yeah, there were two holdings on that play.
Probably contributed.
And you know what? I couldn't go back and look. I was playing in a baseball tournament, and I'm trying to watch on my phone. Did anybody go back and look? Is that what sprung him?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I figured it was. There were two
on
of them.
The outside.
He's explosive as hell.
Second-degree misdemeanor.
Yeah. He's explosive as hell and hard to tackle.
It was like Mark Sanchez and a truck driver out there on the side.
Oh, God. What the hell is that, by the way?
I don't understand.
Oh,
anybody not giving Quinshon an A?
No. A plus.
Yeah.
A plus.
He's terrific.
Yeah, you got one. That's what a stud looks like.
So can we please put to rest the Nick Chubb? Can we put it to rest?
I think it has been, don't you?
No, I saw crap yesterday on Twitter. Oh, this hurts watching Chubb score. I'm glad that Chubb scored the touchdown. I hope he has great success in Houston.
Yeah.
Can we please stop with the Nick Chubb?
I don't think.
And now if he has a 1,200-yard season, but I don't think that's happening.
Well, who cares?
I just don't think that's happening.
1,200-yard
yeah,
season.
Quinshon. But
Quinshon's on pace, by the way, for 1,400 yards.
Let me ask you guys: isn't there a world where they could have both?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't understand.
You made it worse by
a lot of.
Look, actually, you're right.
No, here's the thing.
They could have brought him back and still gave him.
What is he making, and what are our other backs making? Like, is he better than Jerome Ford?
Yes.
They made the right call in moving.
Yes.
They made the right call.
You made the wrong call.
Listen, they made the right call in drafting Quinshon Judkins.
I'm
but
sorry for what I've done.
It doesn't mean that we can't draft a wide receiver because Chubb's still here.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's fine.
You draft an insurance policy, and you could have had both.
Actually, you could have drafted. You could have used that Dylan Sampson pick on the
trifecta
receiver.
show. We've deep and tested Baker and now Nick Chubb. So.
There's got to be another one we can get off.
You know what? I'm glad they didn't start. As much as I love Nick Chubb and thought it was a mistake at the time, it was the absolute right move because if they had Nick Chubb, they wouldn't be running Judkins as much. And Judkins is getting a ton of carries. He had like 27 carries yesterday, if you include the plays that got called back by penalty. He wouldn't have as many carries if Chubb were here, and he's at this point in their careers, he's way better than Chubb. So there you go.
Yeah. It was
all right. So outside of Judkins, because we all agree he was awesome, we'll do the offensive guys. We already did Gabriel, but Isaiah Bond, any big take? He had 40% snaps yesterday. 40 snaps. He became the official receiver too in terms of the snap percentage he played. Not a ton of stats, but would you guys think
he gets an F for the pointing the first after catching that ball. I'm giving him an F. I have no time for that. I have no time for that nonsense. Be a professional. How about 2 weeks in a row? 2 weeks in a row, we've had a player drop the ball going into the end zone in the NFL.
I know.
Yesterday was the Cardinals.
Wait, did you guys see the Cardinals and the way they lost?
Oh, my God.
That makes our Jets game from a couple of years ago seem like it was not a big deal.
I said this with Ed Reed millions of years ago, and I was an idiot for it. If I was Cardinals, I'd cut Amari DiMercato today. I'd cut him. He ain't that good. Anyway. How do you drop the ball?
It's so.
Why would you drop the ball?
Especially when it happened last week. Like, don't you have a television?
It is inexcusable.
Yeah.
It was awful. Just awful.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
I'm not going to give Bond an F. I think he runs decent routes. I think he might be the guy that gets more separation than anybody. And I think he's got a nice future here. I really do. I like him. I'll give him a C minus.
Hey man, he's really good at running these flat routes, man. The flats is crazy out there.
Well, that's all they give him.
Yeah,
you only run what they call.
Listen, he ran a nice dig one time. We don't even got post in the playbook. We don't got post.
No, we took that page out.
Post corners,
no nines, no goals,
none of that.
That's out.
But his curl game is on a 100. It's remind me of the '80s, man. He had that S curl. If you know, you know.
Fannin, he did score a touchdown yesterday. That was a rookie-to-rookie touchdown for Gabriel's first of the game.
That was a C.
Yeah, C
outside
for
of
me
that,
too.
he didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, I know. He was. I want my best players to be present late. I didn't see him late.
He runs a good drag route. You know what I'm saying? That little sit down in the middle of the zone. like 5 yards. That's where they be balling at. That's what it is.
You know, Jay said earlier it's hard to judge the talent. It's hard to judge Dylan Gabriel because of the talents. To me, it's the opposite. It's hard to judge the talent on the team because they have terrible quarterbacks.
I just can't express enough that I would rather do my taxes early than watch this playbook.
By the way,
yeah, it's awful.
It seems like somebody tweeted this. They said it seems like a chore watching the Browns instead of like entertainment. Not
one kid on my baseball team watched the Browns game yesterday.
For what? Why would they?
These are kids who like sports.
I mean,
they play fantasy football. They have a fantasy football league.
They're in the scoring, obviously.
Jason's brought this point up a number of times on the show, and it's never been more true than now because I think we're into the second generation.
Yeah, we're losing a generation of fans.
I think we've lost one from the 99s to now. These kids today, nope. And they love football, and they pick other teams.
Yeah. Because somebody said, man, could we have Justin Jefferson? I said, bro, if we had Justin Jefferson, he wouldn't be Justin Jefferson.
No, he'd be Dustin Jefferson.
You know why? Because you're right, Dustin Jefferson. He would
just be some
because
dude.
What would happen is he would get here, right, and it's Justin Jefferson. And he would run them same little routes and then say, what the heck is this? And then the first thing he would say is, hey, bro, y'all got to get me the ball. And you know what we going to say? Sit down and shut up. That's exactly what we do. And then we'll point out that he got a different color cleats on.
You're right.
His cleats are pink.
He's wearing a watch.
He has a watch on. He got pink on. He should sit down and run these sit-down routes.
You can't compare Odell to
Hey, all I'm saying is we like to talk about things that don't have nothing to do with football. We talk about cleats and what they wearing and all that good stuff. Yeah. You think that receivers want? I'm not coming here to play as a receiver. Why? If you're a free agent receiver, would you sign up? I don't want no part of this.
In fairness, Jerry Jeudy had his best year here.
He don't even want to be here no more. I don't want to put that out there.
He's lucky anybody's paying him. So.
Hey, I don't want to put that out there because that's unfair to Jerry Jeudy because people say it all the time. That was tongue in cheek. What I mean though is. Don't look like he's having a good time out there running these. Like it just don't look.
He'd be having a better time if he could catch a football.
That's true.
Yeah, he better catch them one or
and
two.
more might come his way if he caught the football. Like at some point, this quarterback is going to lose confidence.
He actually has to catch the ball too.
He's going to drop it.
That's another thing.
He's got to catch the ball.
It was a third down. It
was 3rd and 13. He's got to catch it.
And the ball hit him, and
how many third down drops has he had now?
Don't they all seem big though?
Yes, they all
are in leverage situations.
Yeah. I mean, I was destroying him early. I said, bro, this third. Well, the Flacco, the first game of the year. It's 4th down. It hit you right in the numbers. It's a slant, bro.
Yep. All right, how about the defensive players?
Yep.
What do we give them
Bo, you said it's tough to judge some of the offensive guys because of the quarterbacks. The defensive players don't have that hindrance. Schwesinger had 12 tackles yesterday against Minnesota.
And a knockout temporarily.
Yeah, I thought he was an A. Mason Graham, I honestly wasn't really paying attention to, so I don't.
I didn't watch Mason yesterday.
Yeah.
I try and watch.
Well,
I don't know why.
But doesn't that kind of lead you one way?
Not necessarily because the position that he plays.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough to be noticed, but he had been noticed.
I try and watch him when I'm at obviously I wasn't at the game yesterday. I try and watch him when I'm at the games just to see the impact. So I don't know. I didn't really see much of him yesterday.
Here's the game plan on Mason Graham. You're going to have to understand this. They are going to double team you to the next level like it's your job. They are, they trying to.
Well, he started getting them 2 weeks ago.
I saw that. I texted that to you guys in Detroit. I couldn't believe how much Mason was getting double teamed.
They're going.
I've never seen a tackle playing next to Myles get double teamed as much as I saw Mason.
On the run game, they're going to find out what you're talking about. They're like, okay, well, we get the 3rd down. He quick as heck. He can get upfield. But on this run game, we inside zone. He's an undersized defensive tackle. He's not that big. And he lost a lot of weight to get to that point because they want him to be quick. But they're going to run the ball at him.
But they didn't run it well. I mean, their two backs averaged less than 4 yards per carry. So,
yeah, it is tough to grade him, I guess. He's defensive tackle. We tend to measure these defensive linemen in sacks or, a lot of run stops. He didn't have
But to throw this out there, just as the run isn't necessarily all about how many yards you can get. It's all about if I could double team and I could wear Mason Graham out, and then when it gets to the 4th quarter, he can't rush like that. That's what I want to do.
That's a win, yeah.
That's the win I'm trying to do.
But I think we all agree Schwesinger
was everywhere. He was all over the field,
All right, Mike.
This guy's incredible.
All right. Any other thoughts? We didn't miss any of them?
Nope.
Schmidt, was 101. It is what it is.